Hey guys, it's Mel. So for today's tutorial, I'm going to be doing a false lash tutorial. So let's get started. First thing is get your lashes. If it's the first time that you've used them, make sure that you kind of take the band on each end and play with them a little bit so that they're real flexible, movable. These I've used quite a few times, so they're very movable. You also want to make sure that they're trimmed to fit your eyes. So take them and you can just set them down without any glue on them and make sure they're not too long. If they're too long, just trim them accordingly. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is once you've got them fitted to your eyes, take some Duo or whatever adhesive. This, in my opinion, is the best, but use what you have, of course, or whatever you can get your hands on. There's a couple of different places you can get Duo from. I think that I just saw it at the Walgreens in the area where I live. I'm not sure if everybody has a Walgreens, but I know a lot of people, if you have like an Ulta, they probably have it there. But I know for sure MAC has it, and you can order it. There's another website where I order all my lashes from, and they have it in there about $3 or $4 cheaper than the MAC counter. So I'll put the link in the sidebar so you guys can check them out. I order most of my lashes from them, with the exception of my MAC lashes. I order my lashes in bulk because I wear them so often, and they have great prices. So anyways, you're going to take, and I'm using tweezers because that's what I prefer to use. If you're just starting out, use your fingers. You don't want to poke yourself, but you want to take and set it right in the middle. Kind of let it sit there for a second. And then whatever end you want to start on, just push it down. Okay. So now that those are set, I'm going to take this flat end of my tweezers. You can just take your hands, if you want, and just make sure that's smoothed down. You want to make sure that you pay close attention to the inner and outer corners. So next, take your other lash. We're going to do the same thing, and you can see it's a little bit white. And these lashes, the ones I'm using, I don't think I've said already, are the Blinky and Cool lashes from MAC. They came out with the Chill collection. They're my favorite lashes just because they look like lash extensions. They obviously don't look 100% real because most fake lashes don't, but they do look closest thing to lash extensions. So, and I just applied a really thin strip of glue, and again paying close attention to the ends. And you can either apply it straight from the tube, or you can put some on your hand and then run the strip through that. It just depends. You want to let the glue dry. I'm not letting it dry the full 30 seconds just so I can get through the tutorial instead of boring you guys with waiting for the glue to dry. Sorry, there's a glare in the back. Okay, so we're going to take it, do this. And I already obviously have makeup on. I don't like to apply mascara before I put on false lashes. Once you get used to wearing lashes, everybody has their own way of doing it. There's a lot of tutorials where the girls do put their mascara on first and curl their lashes. I don't. It's my preference. I like my lashes to be completely workable. Right now they do have mascara on them already, like I said, because I do have makeup on. But when I do them for the day, I prefer them to be completely, like I said, natural. They're more movable, they bend easier and stuff like that. Okay, so now that we've got those on, this glue dries clear. That's the one thing that's great about Duo, and it holds really well. Some of the ones like that come with false lashes, they don't dry as well, or they dry kind of like chunky, or take a long time to dry. And these lashes too, they're not completely straight. They're kind of like everywhere. And these I've had for a long time. Actually, it's time to get rid of them. But that's why this inner corner looks a little bit crazy. And it's just because the way they sit on the band, they scoot back and forth. Anyways, but you get the basic idea of how they're supposed to look. And then after, the last thing that I'll do is I'll take my mirror and kind of look to the side. I'll make sure that I can't see any separation, like any huge gap between my natural lashes and the falsies, so that there's, you know, a tight connection. Like I said, most false lashes, most of the time you don't wear false lashes because you want people to think your, you know, lashes are 100% natural. There's a few different reasons. There's some lashes that are short enough. Me personally, that's not why I wear them, but I still don't want them to be tacky when they're on. So yeah, you can also take, I don't do this, but it's just a preference. You can also take a black liner, whatever liner you have, and go over your lash line once you have the lashes on, and it'll kind of hide the band. These particular lashes, the band is completely clear. It's just a real thin string. But some of the lashes are thicker, so just take, if you can see the band when you're done, especially if you look down, you can just take whatever color liner you want and just go over and kind of make your liner a little bit thick. I know that some of the girls on here actually apply the liner before they do the lashes, specifically kind of like how I have it on now. But it just depends. You know, once you get used to wearing them, you'll come up with what works best for you. So anyways, I hope this helps if you're wondering about lashes. And if you guys have any other questions, just leave me a comment. If you have questions about the look I have on now, it's my spring inspired tutorial. And it's just a real simple purple and blue look. So check that out. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch and for subscribing and everything else. So talk to you guys later. Like I said, if you have any comments, questions, anything like that, definitely leave me a comment, or you can send me a message and I'll get back to you. Thanks. Bye.